Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with our daily Oracle card reading and message for the 6th of December 2011. For today's reading I was guided to call on the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm also going to be pulling a card from the Healing Angel card deck. And for today's reading, as I shuffled the cards, the card that, and asked for a message from the goddesses, the card that dropped out was this card here from the Goddess Sulis, and it says, Bodies of Water. The message on the card says, spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. And if you look at this beautiful painting, I'll try and hold it up close here. It depicts Sulis as having these streams of water coming off of her body and out of her hands. And the dress that she is wearing is has this beautiful and green color to it, and there's lots of greenery around her. And this has to do with the fact that Sulis is a Celtic goddess who oversees bodies of water that have to do with healing. Things like hot springs, bodies of water that all have to do with healing. So her message today, I feel, is urging us, and it's interesting that it comes, this is the third day in a row that we've had a card, or cards that have to do with bodies of water, or where the water image, and that symbolism is there. On Sunday we got the Emergence card from the Earth Magic deck, which depicted a water guardian or nymph rising up out of the water, and the dragonflies whose life is very much around the bodies of water, whose life cycle has to do with the bodies of water. And Monday we had the mermaids, which obviously are beings having to do with the water, mermaid and dolphin card deck. And today we get this message about, again, bringing our attention and focus to bodies of water, but especially as it pertains to healing. So for today, I feel like this message may be going out to some people who need to look at using hot baths for their own self-healing, and actually especially hot baths that are infused with the floral essences. Remember on Sunday we got the card Flower Power? It's as though they're encouraging us to combine these earthy elements for our own self-healing. And but in some way, it doesn't have to be with a bath. It could be going to sit beside a body of water for self-reflection. You may even want to call on Sulis and ask her how you can use it in this way. One of the other messages I got from her was to bless the water that you drink, that you take into your own body. As we know, our bodies of water, including the water within our own physical bodies, is also affected by celestial influences, like the pull of the moon. We know that the moon's energy affects the waters of the earth as well as the waters within our body. And we do have a full moon coming up this weekend. Actually, it's a full moon with a lunar eclipse that's going on. So the messages, it's interesting that the messages are around healing and bodies of water today, both to use them for ourselves, and I feel like this message may also include sending healing to bodies of water. We can infuse water with our thoughts and our feelings, and it will amplify that which we are trying to manifest. So if you're looking to manifest healing for yourself in some aspect of your physical body, you can immerse yourself in water and focus on that healing which you would like to have. And you can actually call on Sulis while you are immersed in the body of water, whether if it's a hot bath or if you're around a hot spring, that's even more ideal. I'd love to go to a hot spring myself. And while you're in that, immersed in that bath, as the card suggests, use the floral essences, maybe surround yourself with some candles, and even a plant and call on her energies, Sulis's energies. So in some way she's encouraging us to work with water. Water is involved in many purification rituals, and we can infuse the water that we drink with love and light and appreciation. It has been shown through the work of Dr. Emoto that our thoughts and words do have an effect on the molecular structure of water, and it can actually change the molecular structure of the water to be of benefit. It really is beautiful, and you can look that up here on YouTube. So that's part of our message for today, and but I feel it is calling our attention to the bodies of water of the earth as well, and that they may be in need of your healing prayers, because there's a lot that's been dumped into the waters. And so I feel like for some of us, Sulis may be calling us out to help the waters heal. And I know there are many of you out there who really are advocates for clean water and not having sewage and really harmful chemicals get dumped into the waters, because that not only affects us, but it affects the animals and thereby us. And you know, when Japan had its earthquake, big earthquake, there's a lot of concern about the irradiation that may have taken place or that may have gotten into the waters. So I think that may be why she's calling us to focus on our healing energies as well to the waters. So let's also, let's pick a card from our healing. It's a healing theme today. This healing angel card deck, and see what its message is for us to, oh, okay, there is a card that's here. Middle path. Okay, this is interesting because the card that sort of popped out is middle path. And this is kind of an unusual message, I think, but it says embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. And I guess what clicks with me as I look at this message in relation to the message that we just had is that we can see both sides, that water can be both healing for us. We can use it as a means of healing for our own physical, mental, and emotional health. And we can also give our healing to the water. It's we can walk the path of being both. And it's that balance of giving and receiving. We can both receive benefits from water, and we can give benefits to the water that we encounter, the water that we ingest. So it's about walking that middle path of balance of giving and receiving. Okay? We can use water to wash away our cares, our hurts. We can use it to soothe our spirits and heal our bodies. And we can also likewise return that by giving healing to the water. So that is our message for today. I hope it resonates and makes sense with you. And please feel free to send me any questions or comments that you may have about it. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.